Have you ever caught your reflection in the mirror and felt like something just wasn't quite right? You're dressed in an outfit you've always loved, yet instead of feeling radiant and confident, your reflection seems a bit dull, even tired. Believe it or not, the colors you wear might be working against you rather than enhancing your natural beauty. In fact, research suggests that nearly 3 out of 4 women over 60 unknowingly wear colors that diminish their complexion instead of brightening it. But here's the good news. Choosing the right colors to highlight your natural glow is simpler than you might think. Today, I'll be unveiling 5 colors that could be secretly aging you and, more importantly, what to wear instead to bring out your youthful vibrance. Plus, I'll showcase real-life transformations that prove just how powerful the right color choices can be. Be sure to stick around until the end, because the last color is one that almost every woman over 60 has in her closet, and it might be the most aging of them all. Before we dive in, I'd really appreciate it if you like this video. Your support helps me continue to share valuable insights on looking and feeling your best at any age. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, if you find this video helpful, comment with a 1. And if you think it could be improved, comment with a 0. Now let's begin. Let's start with a color that might surprise you. Bright, stark white. White is often considered a wardrobe staple, exuding elegance, simplicity, and a timeless appeal. But for women over 60, pure icy white can sometimes do more harm than good. One of the most common color mistakes I see during my fashion consultations is the overuse of this bright white shade. It's everywhere, from tailored blouses to crisp jackets, making it seem like an obvious go-to. However, this stark shade might be unintentionally highlighting features you'd prefer to soften. Take, for instance, Sarah Johnson, a stylish and graceful 70-year-old from Boston. For years, she swore by bright white clothing, believing it made her look polished and put together. "I always thought white was a neutral that looked great on everyone," she told me. But every time she wore her favorite white blouse, her daughter would comment that she looked more tired than usual. Like many women, Sarah hadn't realized that as we age, our skin's undertones shift. And the colors that once worked for us may now emphasize fine lines, shadows, and uneven skin tone instead of enhancing our features. So why does stark white pose a challenge? Its harsh contrast against mature skin can inadvertently create a washed-out effect. If you have fair skin with pink undertones, bright white can make you look drained. While for those with deeper skin tones, it can bring out an ashy appearance rather than a warm glow. And if you've embraced your natural silver or gray hair, icy white can make it appear dull instead of luminous. Plus, if you prefer to downplay certain areas, bright white has a tendency to reflect light, drawing attention rather than subtly concealing. But don't worry, you don't have to remove white from your wardrobe entirely. The key is choosing the right shade. Instead of icy white, opt for softer, more forgiving alternatives, such as warm ivory, creamy off-white, eggshell, or pearl. These hues introduce a touch of warmth that flatters your skin, rather than contrasting too sharply with it. Think of it like adjusting the lighting in a room. You want a soft, inviting glow rather than a harsh, sterile effect. For Sarah, this small yet impactful wardrobe change resulted in a striking transformation. She replaced her bright white blouses with warmer, off-white and ivory tops, and the difference was immediate. It was like flipping a light switch, she laughed. Suddenly, instead of people asking if I was feeling tired, they were telling me how refreshed and radiant I looked. To incorporate this shift into your own style, test different white fabrics near your face in natural lighting. If the shade makes your skin look vibrant and lively, you've found your match. Natural fabrics like cotton, linen, and cashmere and off-white tones are often the most flattering and comfortable choices. For added elegance, explore textured white pieces. Lace blouses, cable knit sweaters, and subtly patterned fabrics introduce depth and visual interest while softening the overall effect. To create refined, age-appropriate outfits, pair warmer whites with complementary shades like camel, soft rose, taupe, and navy. A pearl white blouse under a camel blazer or an ivory sweater with a navy scarf can effortlessly elevate your look, ensuring you appear polished and glowing. Fashion should always be about embracing confidence and feeling your best at every stage of life. Have you ever noticed certain shades of white working better for you than others? I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help other women discover their most flattering white and celebrate their natural beauty with confidence. Now, let's move on to another color that many women over 60 continue to rely on without realizing it can be surprisingly difficult to wear. Matte black. Black has long been considered the ultimate wardrobe staple. It's sleek, sophisticated, and known for its slimming effect. However, as we age, the way black interacts with our skin tone changes, and it can sometimes work against us rather than for us. Let me introduce you to Patricia Miller, a vibrant 68-year-old retired teacher from Chicago. When Patricia first came to me, she had a common fashion dilemma. "I've always relied on black clothing to feel elegant and put together," she confessed. "But lately, instead of making me feel confident, my black outfits seem to be making me look exhausted and washed out." Patricia's experience is far from unique. Many women instinctively turn to black because it's been a trusted staple for decades. But over time, as our skin loses some of its natural contrast, pure black can start to appear harsh and even draining. The sharpness of deep black can accentuate fine lines, wrinkles, and under-eye shadows, making you look more fatigued than fresh. Additionally, if your hair has turned gray or silver, stark black can create an unbalanced contrast that highlights aging features rather than blending harmoniously. The good news? You don't have to eliminate black from your wardrobe altogether. Instead, consider opting for softer variations such as charcoal, slate gray, or deep navy. These hues provide the same sense of sophistication while being more forgiving on mature skin. If you love wearing black, try incorporating textured fabrics like knitwear, soft drapes, or black with subtle patterns to create dimension. Accessories can also make a difference. Pairing black with a statement necklace or a colorful scarf near your face can help break up the stark contrast and add warmth to your overall look. By making thoughtful color choices, you can effortlessly refresh your wardrobe and enhance your natural glow. Have you experienced a similar issue with black clothing? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation about dressing with confidence and style at any age. Black has long been associated with elegance, sophistication, and timeless appeal. It's a go-to color for many because of its versatility and the confidence it exudes. However, what often gets overlooked is how solid matte black and flat fabrics can sometimes be less flattering for mature skin. As we age, our skin undergoes natural changes, gradually losing some of its youthful radiance. The stark contrast that matte black creates can highlight fine lines, shadows, and undertones in ways that may make one look more fatigued rather than refined. This effect is particularly noticeable for individuals with fair skin or silver hair, as the sharp contrast between deep black and lighter features can be too harsh. Likewise, while black is often favored for its slimming effect, a solid block of matte black can sometimes make the silhouette appear more rigid and heavy instead of naturally defined. For those with olive or deeper skin tones, matte black may also create an ashy appearance instead of the warm, radiant glow we all strive for. But the great news is that black doesn't have to be entirely removed from your wardrobe. With a few thoughtful adjustments, you can continue to embrace this classic color while ensuring it enhances your appearance. Patricia, a longtime fashion enthusiast, was delighted to find that opting for softer alternatives such as charcoal gray or deep navy instantly brightened her overall look while still maintaining the elegance she loved. She shared how her friends began complimenting her, saying she looked fresher, younger, and more vibrant just by making this small switch. If you still love wearing black, you can make it work for you with a few simple strategies. Choosing fabrics with a bit of texture or sheen, such as silk blends, fine wool, or cashmere, can help reflect light more naturally, softening the overall look. For special occasions, black lace or subtly patterned fabrics can add dimension and depth, maintaining a refined aesthetic without appearing too stark. Breaking up solid black with carefully chosen accessories can also make a significant difference. For example, a black blazer can be paired with a scarf in a soft hue like warm rose, gentle coral, or ivory to instantly brighten the complexion. Patricia now wears her favorite black jacket with a blush tone scarf, and the transformation is remarkable. Women with silver or white hair can also use accessories like pearls, gold jewelry, or metallic accents to create a beautiful contrast that enhances their natural features instead of washing them out. If you're looking for a refined alternative to black, navy blue is an excellent choice. It provides the same level of sophistication, but is much softer on mature skin. When paired with ivory, soft whites, or pastel shades, navy creates an effortlessly timeless look that flatters all body types and skin tones. Similarly, deep charcoal gray offers the slimming effect of black but with a slightly softer, more forgiving finish. The key takeaway is that black can still be a staple in your wardrobe with a few mindful modifications. Thoughtful changes in fabric, a touch of color near the face, or the right accessories can help maintain an elegant and flattering style. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how black clothing has evolved in your wardrobe over time. Have you noticed any shifts in how it complements your complexion, hair, or overall look? Maybe it was once your go-to for effortless elegance but now feels a bit too severe. Or perhaps you still love it, but have found ways to make it work better for you. Share your experiences in the comments below. Speaking of colors that might not be as flattering as they once were, let's explore another shade that can subtly age you without you even realizing it: pale yellow. Pale yellow is often associated with cheerfulness, sunshine, and the freshness of spring. However, it can present some unexpected challenges for mature skin. Recently, I spoke with Linda Chan, a poised and stylish 72-year-old grandmother from San Francisco, who shared her personal experience with this tricky hue. In my culture, yellow symbolizes prosperity, happiness, and positivity, Linda explained. So naturally, I've always been drawn to it, especially lighter shades like pale yellow. But at my granddaughter's graduation last spring, I wore my favorite pale yellow sweater. When I saw the photos later, I was shocked. Instead of looking bright and fresh, my skin appeared dull and sallow. It was as if the color had drained all the life out of my face. Linda's experience resonates with many women over 60. While pale yellow is soft and delicate, it can sometimes make mature skin appear washed out or uneven. This effect is particularly pronounced for individuals with Asian skin tones, where the subtle undertones of pale yellow blend too closely with their natural complexion instead of enhancing it. Similarly, for those with fair skin, pale yellow can accentuate redness or uneven pigmentation, while for deeper skin tones, it may create a flat or lackluster appearance. The challenge becomes even more apparent for those with silver or gray hair. Pale yellow lacks the depth and contrast needed to define features, often making a person look more washed out rather than vibrant and polished. Additionally, for women with fuller figures, this color may not provide the structured and contouring effect that deeper, richer shades offer, sometimes making outfits appear less tailored. But here's the good news: you don't have to avoid yellow altogether. Linda discovered that switching to deeper, warmer yellow tones completely revitalized her wardrobe. Instead of pale yellow, she now embraces shades like mustard, warm amber, and rich gold. These deeper yellows give me a natural glow, she said. Now when I wear yellow, people tell me I look radiant instead of asking if I'm feeling tired. Rich, saturated yellows are fantastic options for women over 60. Mustard yellow, in particular, has been a favorite among my clients because it retains the warmth and cheerfulness of yellow while adding depth and sophistication. For those with silver or white hair, deeper yellow tones create a stunning contrast that enhances their natural beauty, rather than making them appear washed out. Fashion is all about adaptation and finding colors that not only reflect your personal style, but also complement your natural beauty. Simple shifts in shade, fabric choice, and styling can make a world of difference in how you look and feel. Have you ever noticed certain colors not suiting you as much as they once did? Have you found any alternatives that work better for you? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so let's continue this conversation in the comments below. Enhancing your natural grace is always a better choice than diminishing it when selecting colors for your wardrobe. If you're considering incorporating yellow into your outfits, opt for fabrics that have texture or a subtle sheen. Think silk blends, cashmere, or finely knit materials. These choices introduce depth and movement to your look, ensuring that your ensemble never appears flat or uninspired. Linda has found her perfect piece, a mustard yellow cardigan made from a soft and luxurious knit. She loves styling it with navy trousers for an elegant, polished appearance, or with crisp white jeans for a fresh, relaxed aesthetic. When dressing up for a special event, she gravitates toward gold-toned fabrics that shimmer under evening lighting, creating an effortlessly radiant effect. If the thought of wearing a full yellow outfit seems overwhelming, begin with accessories. Introducing warm yellow hues into your wardrobe can be as simple as adding an amber-toned scarf, a statement necklace in gold tones, or even a mustard-colored handbag. These subtle touches allow you to experiment with the shade without committing to a full ensemble. I'd love to hear about your experiences with yellow clothing. Have you discovered particular shades that complement you better than others? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your insights might help others find their perfect shade. and stay tuned. We're about to explore another color that might be subtly diminishing your overall look: faded beige. Faded beige is a shade that many choose for its supposed versatility. However, rather than serving as a reliable neutral, it can unintentionally dull your complexion. Take Maria Rodriguez, a stylish and vivacious 75-year-old grandmother from Miami. She once believed that beige was her safest color. "I thought it was easy and classic," Maria explained, smoothing the lapels of her beloved beige blazer. "I assumed it went with everything. But one day, my daughter said something that changed my perspective. She told me my wardrobe was making me disappear." Maria's experience resonates with many women over 60. Although beige is often considered a foolproof neutral, faded beige can be particularly challenging for mature skin. Instead of lending an air of sophistication, it often blends too closely with the natural skin tone, creating what can be described as the disappearing effect. This is especially true for women with warm undertones like Maria, who benefit from colors that enhance rather than diminish their radiance. Beyond skin tone, faded beige also presents difficulties for those with silver or white hair. It lacks the contrast needed to define features, leaving hair looking flat and lifeless rather than bright and striking. Additionally, for those carrying a little extra weight, this shade can fail to provide the structure and dimension needed to achieve a flattering silhouette. Even for fair-skinned individuals, faded beige can emphasize signs of tiredness rather than creating a refreshed look. The solution? A strategic shift in color choices. Maria transformed her wardrobe by swapping faded beige for rich camel, warm sand, and soft caramel tones. "It was like turning on a light," she said with a smile. "My skin suddenly looked more vibrant, and even my silver hair had a new radiance." Warm neutrals like camel and golden beige retain all the versatility of faded beige, but offer added richness and warmth. These shades suit a variety of skin tones and hair colors, ensuring that instead of fading into the background, they enhance and define your natural beauty. If you're unsure about making a bold change, start with small adjustments. Swap a faded beige sweater for a soft camel one, or replace a pale beige scarf with a warm sand-colored version. These subtle changes can have a profound impact on how your complexion appears and how confident you feel in your outfit choices. Are you still with me? If you're finding these style insights valuable, let me know in the comments by typing number 2 so I can see you're still engaged. Your time is truly appreciated. Now let's talk about making these changes effortlessly. When curating a wardrobe that exudes timeless elegance and effortless chic, focus on neutrals that have warmth and depth. Instead of defaulting to stark whites or cool grays, embrace hues that radiate sophistication and richness. A well-fitted camel coat, for instance, is a staple that suits an array of skin tones, offering a polished yet inviting glow. Warm sand shades, in particular, create a gentle contrast that flatters the complexion rather than washing it out, giving a naturally luminous effect. This thoughtful approach to color selection is especially beneficial for women with warm undertones, as these hues blend harmoniously with their natural coloring rather than clashing against it. When shopping for warm neutrals, fabric quality and texture play a significant role. The right material can elevate even the simplest garment, transforming it from ordinary to luxurious. Maria discovered that a camel-colored cashmere sweater not only felt heavenly against her skin, but also appeared far more refined than the faded beige sweaters she used to wear. Investing in high-quality, well-made pieces ensures that your neutrals maintain their depth and richness over time, rather than looking dull or washed out. For more formal occasions, consider fabrics that have a slight sheen, such as silk, satin, or even textured materials like boucle or wool blends. These fabric choices add sophistication while retaining the versatility that makes neutrals so essential. An excellent styling trick is layering different warm neutrals to create a cohesive, monochromatic ensemble. Maria now confidently pairs her camel coat with a warm, sand-colored silk blouse, complemented by darker tan trousers. The result? A refined, harmonious look that enhances her natural beauty while maintaining an air of understated elegance. Accessories also play a vital role in perfecting a neutral outfit. Adding complementary touches such as a delicate gold necklace, textured earrings, or a silk scarf with warm beige and caramel tones can introduce dimension and personality to your look, ensuring it never appears monotonous. I'd love to hear about your personal experiences with neutral shades. Have you discovered particular tones that flatter you more than others? Do you have a go-to neutral that makes you feel your best? Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. Your insights could inspire others to refine their own wardrobe choices and embrace colors that truly enhance their natural elegance. As we wrap up our discussion on neutral tones, let's shift our focus to a color that may surprise you: baby pink. Often linked with femininity and grace, this delicate shade has a certain charm. Yet, for women over 60, it can pose unexpected style challenges. Let me introduce you to Jane Smith, a dynamic and accomplished 67-year-old businesswoman from Atlanta. For years, Jane adored pink, incorporating it into her wardrobe with enthusiasm. However, over time, she noticed something peculiar. "I always loved pink," she shared, "but I started to realize that my favorite soft pastel shades weren't doing me any favors anymore. Instead of adding brightness, they seemed to wash me out." Jane's experience isn't uncommon. Many mature women, particularly those with deeper skin tones, encounter a similar issue. While baby pink appears soft and flattering in theory, in reality, it often lacks the vibrancy needed to enhance the natural richness of darker complexions. This is because pastel pinks, especially those with cool undertones, can create an ashy effect, muting the warmth and depth of deeper skin tones. For women with silver or gray hair, baby pink can also have an unintended effect, sometimes making hair appear duller rather than radiant. Additionally, for those with fuller figures, this subdued shade may fail to provide the definition and structure needed to flatter their curves. The underlying issue with baby pink is its inherently delicate nature. It doesn't demand attention, nor does it create the contrast necessary to bring energy to mature skin. As we age, our skin naturally becomes more subtle, and we need colors that inject vibrancy rather than recede into the background. This is particularly significant for women with warm undertones, as pale pinks can create an unflattering contrast that diminishes their natural glow. However, this doesn't mean pink should be entirely abandoned. Instead, it's about discovering the right shades that enhance rather than diminish. Jane's turning point came when she started exploring richer, more saturated pinks. "The first time I put on a coral pink dress," she recalled, "my daughter said I looked radiant. It was like I had found the perfect lighting for my skin." From that moment on, vibrant rose pinks and warm coral tones became her go-to colors, beautifully complementing her silver-streaked hair and enhancing the natural warmth in her skin. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, comment the number 3 below to let me know you're here with me. Your engagement means the world, and I appreciate your time. These deeper, more refined pinks have a universally flattering effect across various skin tones. A rich rose pink can add a fresh vitality to fair skin, bring out golden undertones in medium skin, and create a luminous effect on deeper skin tones. Coral pink is particularly striking because it blends the softness of pink with the warmth of orange, making it exceptionally flattering for mature skin. This unique mix of warmth and vibrancy makes coral pink a fantastic choice for both casual and formal looks. When incorporating these sophisticated pinks into your wardrobe, fabric choice is just as important as color. Jane discovered that a silk coral pink blouse quickly became one of her most cherished pieces. The fabric's soft glow and luxurious drape made it perfect for everything from professional settings to casual get-togethers. For special occasions, consider rose pink in flowing chiffon, sleek satin, or structured crepe. Fabrics that not only move gracefully but also catch the light beautifully, adding depth and dimension to the color. To create a polished, modern outfit with these pinks, try pairing them with elegant neutrals. Charcoal gray, deep navy, and soft taupe provide a sophisticated contrast that makes pink feel refined rather than overly youthful. Jane, for instance, swears by her coral pink blazer, which she wears with crisp white trousers for an effortlessly chic look that works in any season. Accessories can further elevate the effect. Gold jewelry adds warmth and sophistication, while animal print shoes or a statement handbag can introduce a fun, contemporary twist. I'd love to hear how you incorporate pink into your wardrobe. Have you discovered a shade that makes you feel particularly confident and radiant? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights might inspire someone else to find their perfect pink. Now that we've explored all 5 transformative colors, let's reflect on the power of making simple yet impactful shifts in your wardrobe. Whether it's swapping stark white for warm ivory, replacing matte black with rich charcoal, choosing mustard over pale yellow, opting for camel instead of washed out beige, or embracing coral over baby pink. These are not rigid rules but empowering guidelines. Fashion after 60 is about enhancing your natural beauty and expressing confidence. And choosing the right colors is a simple yet powerful way to do just that. We've covered so much today, from icy white to baby pink. We've explored how certain colors might be secretly aging you, and more importantly, how to select shades that bring out your natural glow. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What was your biggest takeaway from today's video? Did you discover a color you need to rethink? Or perhaps a new favorite shade to try? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue this conversation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Elderly Hacks, for more fashion and lifestyle tips that celebrate the beauty of life after 60. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.